What's up guys, D-Libs here, welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Today we have another tier maker video. I'm really excited you guys really liked the last ones, or maybe you hated them, I don't know, a lot of you guys really didn't like my picks. Whatever, hopefully this one's a little bit better. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So starting off with all of our categories, at the very top we have banger, and then subsequently going down we have acceptable, okay, bad, to absolute trash. And we're just gonna go right in order of how they're lined up right here. I'm using someone else's template online, so starting off, we have Nighthaven Labs over here. This map makes me literally scream when it doesn't get banned, and there's a chance that I have to play it, so you can't even imagine what I do when we actually have to play it. This is a no-doubter, absolute trash. Stadium Bravo is just like so weird, you know? Like, it's not Border, it's not Coastline, and it's a little bit worse than both of them combined, but it's not absolute trash because it's two good maps into one. We're gonna put Stadium Bravo into bad, but honestly, like, it's okay. Like, I don't know, I can't bring myself to put it in okay, because I don't understand why this was created. Like, it's such a weird, like, you have both the maps already, like the individual maps already in the ranked pool, and you just like combine them into one and put it in the same ranked pool. I don't know, it doesn't really make sense. We're gonna keep it in bad. Now Emerald Plains is like not awful, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it grew on me a little bit, I don't mind it. I'm gonna put it in the bad category just because I don't love it at all, but it is not Nighthaven Labs bad, it's just sort of just bad. Now Bank is a tough one. It's like a classic map, but honestly, like, I would literally play this map like 8 times in a row. I don't know why, but like I literally, this map I was constantly playing it, and in that time, like over the span of like 4 months, it was like a year or two ago, where it would just be Bank all the time. So I'm gonna put it in the okay category. It's honestly acceptable, but I'm just so sick of it at this point. Border. So I know a lot of people actually really don't like Border, and I don't really understand that. Like, it gets banned a lot in ranked, and I don't really get it. It's a classic, and honestly the rework made it even better, and that's like a crazy hot take, so I know if you disagree with me, that's totally fine, but I'm putting it in the acceptable category for sure. Honestly, if it was like purely off of my opinion, I'd probably go in the banger category, but I'm gonna try to appeal to some other people's opinions as well, so we're gonna put it in acceptable. Chalet is like, it's such a good map. I love Chalet. That has to be a banger. For some reason, I just always seem to do well on Chalet. Like, I never really bottom frag or anything like that. I just do well. I don't know. So I like it. Maybe that's just some bias to me because I do well on it, but either way, I like it. It's a banger. Looks like we might have a few bangers in a row here. We got Clubhouse coming up. That's going into banger, and we have Coastline for sure. 2 bangers back to back. Actually, 3 bangers back to back to back. Clubhouse is just perfect. Like, literally, it's amazing. I love that map. And Coastline is just like, when I think of Rainbow Six Siege map, honestly, the first map that comes to mind is Coastline. I'm sure that's the same case for a lot of people, and it's iconic. Consulate, I honestly don't mind the rework. If you were to ask me before the rework, I would have put it in bad, but now after it, I think I'm gonna put it in okay. I'm pretty sure that's a hot take too. I know a lot of people really did not like the rework. I don't know, I just didn't mind it at all. Kafe is enjoyable, but I don't know if it's a banger. I could definitely like argue, like if I were to completely restart this list and do it again, maybe I'd put it in the banger category. I don't know, I really think it depends on the day. I like Kafe a lot, but I don't think it competes with Chalet and Clubhouse and Coastline. I think it definitely belongs next to Border. That sounds about right. Kanal, without a doubt, absolute trash. And it's not even because the map is bad. Like, it's really not. It's just so defense heavy. It's incredible. If you get put on attack first, those first 3 rounds, you're losing. 9 times out of 10, you're losing. Sometimes you'll come away with a win on basement or something like that, but it's impossible. There's no way around it. Ooh, okay. So now we have Oregon. This makes it tough because, like, I really don't want to have 4 banger maps and 2 and everything else. Clubhouse, again, like, that might be my favorite. I mean, I know it doesn't look right, but I'm not just gonna change how I would rank these maps just because I want the list to look better. I think I have to put Oregon in the banger category. I mean, looking at it now, like, Oregon, Coastline, Clubhouse, and Chalet, like, I think they all belong next to each other. I don't think that's necessarily bad. I don't know. It's weird. I like it, though. Outback, again, absolute trash. That is going down there with Kanal and Nighthaven Labs. Again, it's really similar to Kanal, actually, where if you're on attack those first 3 rounds, it's just so hard. It's not quite as bad as Kanal. You might get away with a few rounds here and there, but it's just so defense heavy. It is designed really poorly and is not necessarily fun. It's just kind of there, and I would always ban it if it was there. I never really want to take the chance of playing Outback. Now for Skyscraper, I'm a little bit torn. I don't really play Skyscraper very often. Like, I'll probably play Skyscraper once every, like, I don't know, 10, 15 games, so it's not like it's a map where I play a lot. I'm not sick of it like how I was for Bank. I don't hate it. It's just like I can't put Skyscraper in acceptable because I don't think anyone would agree with that. I'm gonna put it in the okay category because I think that's all it is. I'm never mad to play Skyscraper, but I'm never really happy necessarily. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm making no sense. Alright, theme park. This is where I'm going to get a ton of comments disagreeing with me. Theme park is a fantastic map. I'll have to find some of the gameplay for you guys to show you sometime eventually in a video. I said I was good on Chalet. I am like Bolo himself on theme park. I don't even know how to describe it. Whenever I would do terrace hunts, I would always go in theme park. And so I have it like, I have all the maps memorized, obviously. Theme park, it's a whole nother game. It's just, I am locked in. I know it inside and out, but I can't put it in banger because you guys would crucify me. I'm gonna put it in acceptable. I think I'm the only person that I know that likes theme park. Like when I'm playing with other people, it's like, oh, theme park's in the map pool, ban it right away. I put it in acceptable. Don't hate me for it, please. Villa, again, defensive heavy map. You're gonna be lucky on attack if you walk away with 1 round, but Villa is definitely not bad. If it wasn't so defensive heavy, it would be a really good map, and I don't love it. Like, I'm never really happy to play Villa. Actually, I guess like half the time I am when I'm on defense because it's kind of a free win, but when I'm on attack, I hate it. I can't bring myself to put it in bad, you know? I don't think Villa's a bad map. Villa does not belong with Emerald Plains and Stadium Bravo. I think Villa definitely belongs with Skyscraper and Consulate and Bank. That sounds more right. I don't know, I kind of really like this tier list. It makes sense. Like at the top having Oregon, Coastline, Clubhouse, Chalet all together, that makes sense. Like those are the 4 best maps in the game. Most people would tell you. Maybe Kafe sneaks in there instead of Chalet. I don't know. And then unacceptable, you know, Border, Kafe, theme park. I think that's the one where I might lose their interest on because I don't know, theme park, I don't think people really agree with that, so, but whatever. And then for okay, having Bank, Consulate, Skyscraper, and Villa, that makes sense. They all fit in together. I would put them, you know, well, I literally did put them in the same category, but I mean like otherwise, you know, subconsciously, that's about how I think of them. And then Emerald Plains, Stadium Bravo makes sense. They're not absolute trash, but they're bad. And then Nighthaven Labs, Kanal, and Outback most definitely are absolute trash. So I hope you guys like this map tier list a little bit more than you like the operator ones. I'm thinking about maybe doing a weapon tier list, maybe a gadget tier list, a ability tier list. I don't know. These are just really, really fun to make, and you guys love them too. So let me know which ones you guys want to see first, and I'll get right on it. But besides for that, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, go ahead and press the playlist that's on screen now for more Rainbow Six Siege tips and tricks, map callouts, site setups, spawn peaks, pretty much anything imaginable to get better at Rainbow Six Siege. I probably have a video on it. But besides for that, I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.